When we were talking about the ecosystem, it begins with domain name. Every person, if we really mean and intend to give them a realistic, ethical, and honest success, they cannot go far building Onpassive.com, Facebook.com, Google.com. You've got to have your identity. You've got to have a property. It's all about location. Okay, real estate says, okay, it's location, location, location. So if you want to succeed in the digital world, it's the same thing. If you want to succeed, you've got to have that real estate or digital real estate. You've got to have that property that you own. You cannot have a rental place or shared or be on somebody's lot or property and expect to go far. You're just going to be attached to them. Let me give you an example. If your entire career is based on Amazon.com or Facebook.com, which is in hot water and deep trouble right now, okay, your life is going to be over, okay? So in a way, you might be doing well, but when they get evicted, okay, from real people and governments, you'll get evicted with them. So don't, pal up with the bad guys, with the nasty intention. You've got to piggyback with Onpassive, where somebody is, we're going to put you on our shoulder and take you places, but it's your property. It's your, okay, Tim Dillon, is that how I say it? .com. Okay, it's MikeEllis.com. That is your property. You're not going to send one customer to Onpassive.com. You're not going to swear that Onpassive.com join and no. Okay, that is old. So Onpassive is going to give you the platform. It's quite the opposite. We do the work, we do the creativity, and you're the hero. So now we're sending you visitors to MikeEllis.com as you are the inventor, as you are the hero. And, okay, you never have to send a customer to Onpassive.com. It's the other way around. We're going to send you customers. It's called traffic, okay? So we're going to send you traffic. You are paying for that. You're hiring the company because we're good at doing that, and we can do it at a scale, okay? And we're just going to send you customers. So we do the design, the building, the hosting, all of that, and of course we know the gigantic list of our products and portfolios, as they like to call them now. But as we all know, ONET is a more clean platform, is going to allow us to communicate and connect socially and share our personal business things, as far as, say, announcements, linking together. So if you wish to bring LinkedIn, if you know it, and Facebook, and another, 20 other social media platforms, if not more, blend them together, what would be the juice of that, okay, or the extract? That would be Onpassive, clean, and not manipulating the data, what those guys do, okay? We're not going to sell the data. We're never going to sell it. We're going to bring you data, okay? So that's one thing. The other thing is not going to be in a way, we're abusing your privacy and invading your privacy. It will be permission-based. So that is powerful, ONET. And I can see a lot of those platforms will have less popularity over time due to the Onpassive clean model that is focused on your privacy, your, what matters to us instead of like nonsense, I don't think we want to see more dogs and cats. We're going to see real people, okay? I have nothing against animals, okay? But I'm just saying this is for people. This is a people business. All right, so we're not going to have shenanigans and say fake accounts and inflated, misleading data. That is corruption. We're not going to have that. We're going to have clean things. You register, you have a profile in Onpassive, and that will be replicating you, and only those who you allow will have access to you, and vice versa. So, but what I have never talked about, okay, something that I'm not going to say the name publicly because I assume this might be shared publicly, but there is a strategy or something. Do you remember I said many times we have many things up to under our sleeves, and we will just reveal it when it's done or in the proper time, at the proper time. And this time is ready, not only to replace all those I would say abusive models and corrupted models. It's time for something fresh. So get ready for 2021 when we finally see, it's about time, okay? It's about time to see something that, okay, why people still use Facebook? Because that's what's available. And they manipulate the market intentionally. It's an organized crime. It's not an accident. It's not an honest mistake. It's an organized crime, what they have done. 48 states are suing them right now. So if you like what I feel, I'm going to tell you something bigger. If you feel that we're going to flip the table on Facebook and their neighbors, we're going to do something even bigger. So if you recall, and add it up to yourself, because I really am trying to hold myself. I think I'm going to get in trouble. Somebody's going to kind of yell at me, but I will not pay them. Okay, no, I'm kidding. I don't do that. We pay people fairly. Now, we are obviously close to 500,000. Say by the time we have a cycle or two, we're going to be a couple of millions. Do we agree in Onpassive, like customers? So we're 1 million customer, like just on the start to begin with, which is within reach, almost like around the corner. Okay, so let's say we have 1 million customers of Onpassive, including the founders. Now, previously, if you want to advertise for something, you've got to go to AdSense or pay-per-click. Okay? Those two things are, in my opinion, are also, it's about time to retire them. And I apologize to Google that they have enough products, they have value. I have nothing but respect. It's a good company, it's reputable, it's valuable. We use it. We use many of their products. There's nothing against that. But there is some monopoly, practice in terms of advertisement. You got Bing as a search engine, and you got Yahoo. They're like, okay, minimal. All the other ones, Safari and this and that, but nothing. But Google is holding up the market when it comes to AdSense. Basically, you have a website or you have a blog or something. You allow them to post relevant content that is advertised or advertisement by advertisers or publishers, and when they get hits, impressions, or clicks, it doesn't have to be targeted or relevant or accurate or productive or profitable, but the counter is moving. So if I have an AdSense on Onpassive.com or Onpassive blog, okay, then any impression, any visitor, I'm collecting money. If you realize we're not doing that, but we have hundreds of websites for co-founders, we're not doing that either, okay? But the other way is you go to Google, you put a card there or a payment method, and it's like almost they become your partners in your assets and money, and they suck whatever budget you do, and again, the counter is moving. Pay per click. Doesn't mean it's relevant, doesn't mean it's accurate, doesn't mean it's profitable or has any leverage. So, a while ago, I saw that model. It seems to be unfair, and that model seems to be, in a way, it's like a monopoly and manipulative. I thought it's time to refresh the game and have a better approach. So think of this: we got a million customers in Onpassive. I'm piecing things to you. Now I need your ultimate attention today. I know it might be late for some of our overseas visitors here, but watch this. Got a million websites. I'm not saying down the road millions and tens of millions and so forth, but let's begin with 1 million. What we have is we have the ability using AI, obviously, to give you a different funnel every day, a different website. That's not OCreate. That's a different website, 100% AI. We have hundreds of, I apologize, we have exactly 100,000 different templates and models and languages and all of that. They make different variations of websites. So the AI is designed to robotically change those websites daily. So you go to Mike Ellis today, you see it's talking about a webinar platform, but tomorrow you go MikeEllis.com, you see it's talking about a communication product. The day after is talking about financial freedom. The day after is talking about bringing the world together and unity and, charity and nonprofit. And the day after talks about the academy or not specifically the name, but the concept of virtual learning. So every day, Mike Ellis could be hunting in the mountains of Colorado or having fun with Ash, and then that website is changing. So if I'm a visitor, I'm a follower, I'm impressed. How does he have the time to change it? It just 2 hours ago I was here, it was totally a different website. So it's given it a lot of credibility. And if I don't, get attracted by the concept of, say, the staff or talking about ways to manage your HR, you don't have any of that, but you might be impressed about social media options such as ONet. If not, then you might be attracted to having your own website by OCreate or so forth, or having domain. So something is going to get my attention as a follower to Mike Ellis. Did you realize he's the hero? But he's not doing the work. Onpassive and Onpassive staff and engineers are the ones who are doing it.
We're here and we're taking our time to make this really, really big. And also I want to remind you, Ash, don't forget our Q&A session on Wednesday, right?
Yeah. 23rd at 1:30 p.m. Yes, indeed.
Well, depending on what time zone, I think it's 12:30 Eastern. I don't know if
my boss told me at 1:30. That's
okay.
Marina. Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
I will be there. Yes.
Okay, all right, no problem. 1:30 is fine. We'll start something before you come. But yeah. Don't.
Oh, so it's at 1?
12:30. I said 12:30.
12:50. Oh, okay. That must be something else. Okay, I see. Yeah.
I articulate my words that badly.
Okay, I have to reschedule something because I have at 1:30, and that is probably Chandra times India. It's 3:30 around times. Yeah. No. The newspaper, daily paper.
Oh yes.
Times India, not India time. Yeah. So they have an interview with me. The Times of India. They have an interview with me. So I'm going to have to justify the time with them. Okay.
Okay, well, just let us know. I guess we can always also adjust a little bit if need be.
Yeah. No, I will be there because I owe that to Marina, and it will happen.
Okay, because we're trying to get a bunch of people from all over the world be there.
Hopefully, I will be there on the newspaper in India.
Yeah.
Yes. So, looking forward to that. And then I just...
Absolutely.
What you just mentioned, I keep telling people what Onpassive is doing No one has ever done it. I know
Will not be
most of us don't have that IT background, but when you have all those products in one place, the big word is integrated. That is key.
That's the brain.
Never been done.
That is the brain. Okay.
That is just
you know
one
what,
word.
Charles?
Big. Yeah.
This is the face I get. Sometimes I do a lot of virtual conferences now, and some in person with bankers, business people, other vendors, and including lawyers and legal experts. So when we do that, okay, this is the reaction when I explain to them things I'm trying to accomplish, obviously to the advantage of the user, which is totally, I have to say, this is almost like giveaway. Literally, just no expectation in return. We could easily, this thing, okay, we're the host, we're this, we're that, okay, we could push that advertisement, regardless. I'm giving you a lot of value. You don't have to benefit from that. I don't have to give the employees a piece of the pie, okay? So it's totally like that. So I get a lot of okay, oh, so you're Ash, I get those facial expressions in a way this man is he insane or real or
crazy?
And they I know what they want to ask. I know they're trying to say, but oh, so you mean no. I mean I'm giving that, okay, and they try to come from a different angle. Did you mean this? No, I meant this. What you got? And they can't say okay, you're an idiot, okay, face to face or whatever. But I think this is what they're thinking. Their face is is this man losing it, or is he a lunatic or something? I know what they're thinking. But at the same time, they see how bold I am. They say, well, we should because this is not typical. This is, I guarantee that I can brag. It will not be done. It's never been done before. We are not talking about what is good for the company. We're talking about what's good for users, therefore humanity. That's the name of the game. We're not talking about what's good for Ash Mafar. In fact, there's more pain for us because it's not an easy thing. You got a lot of heat. And, you made that decision. You got to be a big boy. You cannot back up. So I'll cry later about those days. What do you think, Mike Ellis? Would you hire me? We lost him.
I'll hire you, Ash. I wanted to say that, I started these things out a while back. Yeah, just so grateful for you coming out today and for everybody coming out, because one of the bonuses that Onpassive is giving to the world. As a kid growing up, I was always bothered by the wall between people, the separation between people around the world. And here we are today with about 1,500 people on this call from all around the world. And as Onpassive grows, we'll have millions and millions of people coming together in like-mindedness, friends, and loving each other from all over the world. So, thank you, Ash.
Thank you, Mike. I'm very glad we connected, and thank you for the invitation. Yes.
Hey Ash, I hit
Mike
the wrong
Ellis.
button and I got rid of my camera.
Yeah. No problem.
I wasn't ignoring you.
We missed you. I mean, you got a lot of fans. And if you talk about potatoes, well, we're going to listen to you. Whatever you say comes beautifully out of you.
I tell you, I could talk for a couple hours right now on just what you just said, Ash, and not cover everything. So Marty's right. My mind will be spinning for the next couple of days, but stay tuned. I'll have some stuff for you.
Can't wait. I'm a fan. I'm a follower. I'm a radical follower. So whatever you say, I am into that. Yes, Dr. Bill, go ahead.
I don't say anything I'm not supposed to, Ash.
I don't know. Everything you say it makes sense. It's real. It's just sometimes I try to hold myself because of the boring stuff, disclaimers and this and that. So sometimes I wish I was Mike Ellis. I would just scream it out.
Yeah, but I don't have to. I don't have to talk to the attorneys. You do, Ash. So
gotta calculate the words with them. They calculate it, say that. But hey, we're becoming friends. They like me. Just believe it or not. And they will listen to this. They do not miss things. Like, they know more about Onpassive than so many founders.
Yeah, no, we're rocking and rolling, Ash. It just gets better every day, and just keep it up. Just keep it up. You keep throwing the bombshells.
I try. Look, I'm thinking, like, I'm talking to you now, so who's in my head now? How I'm going to make sure that different founders from different background and non-English speakers, they're going to hear me. Okay. Then there are passive founders. There are leaders who are pros, those who spoke ahead of us. Now, Chad and all the technical gurus with us here, they're professionals, so they're at a different level. And then what will be taken away from this session, whether Bill, Mike, or whoever's going to make a video, Marina, Charles, they're going to make a video, so I'm trying to filter out, like, I hope they don't cross the line. Then the legal team in my head, then the Indian legal people and those governments whether accountants, CPAs, or lawyers in different countries trying to register, because they're watching. So sometimes you see me pause and I shift direction. It's just like I'm not at full liberty at the moment to say what I have here. I have a lot. And I'm just like trying to hold my tongue, but I will be unleashed and uncuffed very soon. So once I get there, we're going to see a mad Ash in a good way. I'm trying to be politically correct, which is very boring now. Yeah, I don't like that.
Ash, at a fireside chat, we need a real fire.
I like that. Yeah, it must be cozy. It looks romantic.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
And I often sit by the fire and read a book, and this discussion today has made me think of James Michener. He wrote a book called The Caribbean, and Pirates of the Caribbean, and it makes me think of buried treasure. And what we have here is buried treasure right now that's being uncovered. And a lot of people say, "What's that treasure you got?" And I thought I'd give them a hint. There's 5 treasures that are buried. Of course, when you first get in, it's the back office. It's what's in the back office. It's the buried treasure. It's the access point. And then it's the videos of all the great leaders, the webinars, the blogs that Onpassive puts out, and the YouTube videos. Those are treasures. And they actually help us develop more leaders. When people look at the videos, they become leaders. And so the next treasure is the leaders and all the personalities of all the people in the Leadership Council and those who are hanging around doing their own videos who are future Leadership Council members. And then the 4th treasure is Catmo. It's like the mechanism that gets everything done. All the mechanics and all the things people are doing in India for us. And I think the 5th treasure is you, Ash. You're the treasurer. And we always hold you up as the guy who carries the flag in front of us. So a good time today. I like the revelation, that whole new thing about the advertisement thing. That's huge.
Game changer, 100%. That alone is a business. So here is the thing. I want you to, I think probably it's a new, highlight that. I like to bring to your attention that there are so many products and companies are just to get by. They literally just do enough to make it legal and bring them the most profit with the least amount of effort and sacrifice. It's how we taught business in schools. Every book tells you how can you save time, money, and get the most profit. This is the ideology up to now. We are not that theoretical, or we don't follow that theory in Onpassive. What we do is we want to give you the best value the most possible value, the most possible benefit, the easiest way for you to function it, and the most ethical, clean way. All those variations, regardless of how much it cost us, how long it take us, how challenges, we get all the kind of the negative reaction. We take all of that heat, regardless of the sacrifice. So I think we're truly disruptive in every meaning of the word. So they try to save money. We don't care about money. We want to save you money, and we want you to make money. It's kind of insane, but it should be the norm. So a lot of people would do it, and many businesses function just barely to get by, just enough so that they can have a legal product and profit as much as they could. Onpassive is not about to get you by or to get me by. It's about getting you as high as we can. Not high like, it's a drink of, no. I'm talking about altitude, so as high as we can. So it's not about getting you by, it's about getting you high. But there's a gentleman here I really admire and I respect a lot, Key Wendell. He's here. I don't know if he's able to speak, if he's at work or, what he's about now. But if Key's available, I would love to hear that, man.
Hey, Ash, continue to raise